The stock I'm going to talk to you about in this video, for me personally speaking, I think it can't get any easier than this to make money, even if you want to view it for the short term. Of course, this is just my personal opinion, obviously. You have to do your own research, you have to decide for yourself. It's not financial advice. But we're going to talk about SpaceX. So I believe that SpaceX is going to go public massively overvalued. That's something we can all agree on. It's Elon Musk we're talking about. Everything is overvalued, but the potential obviously is what people are looking at, right? And the hype and all that stuff. So I personally believe that SpaceX will be massively overvalued, but SpaceX will still go up on day one and day two and day three after it goes public. When is it going public? It's going public on June 12, 2026. I'm not going to spend too much time, analyzing SpaceX and their revenues and all that. We'll do it probably before it goes public in another video. In this video, I'm going to show you moves, news, catalysts of what SpaceX will do and announce after it goes public. Isn't that cool? So we're going to look at what SpaceX is already having in mind, what it already has planned as a company, thinks they're going to do, and they're pretty cool. Some of them are amazing. And it's those things that people are, whoever knows about it, and you will know about it after watching this video, these are the things that people are looking at and say, you know what, I don't care if it's massively overvalued, I'm going to go in. In fact, we might even have a liquidity vacuum when this thing goes public. Let's get started. SpaceX IPO filing shows that the company is built around Elon Musk, Starlink, and the AI age. SpaceX growth is driven right now by Starlink. Approximately 10 million subscribers. 80% of its revenue in 2026 came from Starlink. SpaceX was founded in 2002. It is the only company building the integrated hardware and software infrastructure of the future across space, connectivity, and AI. So the first thing, Elon Musk is hiring engineers with zero AI experience just days before SpaceX historic IPO. Why does Elon Musk not care at all if they have AI experience? I'm going to show you in a little bit in the video. You will be shocked. You don't need to have any experience about AI. Elon Musk took care of that already. Elon Musk's SpaceX reveals a $28.5 trillion opportunity, and it's not rockets or Starlink. So basically already SpaceX is telling you before they go public, maybe you want to invest in us because we're looking at a $30 trillion opportunity, and it has nothing to do with rockets. Doesn't have anything to do with Starlink. So in its filing that they submitted for the initial public offering, they go on to say that by far its largest opportunity lies with artificial intelligence, the company said, in an opportunity worth $26.5 trillion, including $2.4 trillion in infrastructure, $760 billion in consumer subscriptions, $600 billion in digital advertising, and over $22.7 trillion in enterprise applications. Mind-blowing numbers, insane. There are countries that don't even make that money, all right? I mean, with that money, you can buy countries, all right? So, and this is just what's, we're looking towards the future, what's coming. So again, like I said, this is why people are going to invest in SpaceX on day one. And even if they want to do it for a few days, they're going to make money. Again, my opinion. SpaceX reveals $1 billion in Bitcoin holdings ahead of historic IPO. Elon Musk says SpaceX Anthropic deal shows it can offer AI compute as a service at scale. We are in discussions with other companies. Now, we knew these things because these news that I'm showing you, although Benzinga and plus other news sources, amazing news sources, we have in our Discord that are coming in, and we know and receive this news so fast before the news section in broker apps and so on. So if you want to join us on Discord, the link is in the comment section below. Anthropic signs a $45 billion deal with SpaceX to secure AI infrastructure. Guess what? This is huge because under this agreement, Anthropic will pay SpaceX $1.25 billion, not million, $1 billion every month. You heard it right. Not every year, every single month, all the way through May 2029. What is this deal? Well, Anthropic wants to use Colossus 1, which is a huge SpaceX data center. SpaceX says plan to pursue asteroid mining operations to extract metals and other critical resources from near-Earth and main belt asteroids. I mean, we're still probably years away from that, but it is in the works. They're going to have news probably about that again in the future. Stock is going to get excited. People are going to get excited. Stock is going to go up. So that's something to keep in mind. SpaceX says they are considering for acquisition of Cursor AI, which is basically coding AI, and it does everything for you. So after the IPO is closed, and when SpaceX goes public, they say after we go public, we are considering using some of that funds that we received to buy out and acquire Cursor AI, it makes sense. Now this is going to be an equity value of around $60 billion, and Cursor is entitled to $1.5 billion termination fee under option agreement. Another news is that SpaceX says they plan to deepen strategic collaborations with Tesla, obviously, and Intel through TerraFab. Why Intel? Well, because if you want to build data centers in space, you might need also a little bit of expertise from Intel. So SpaceX says by end of decade, they intend to deploy their first modular orbital AI compute shells and begin monetizing capacity. And these are going to be through sale of AI and software and AI compute with respect to launch frequency. Expect to be able to scale to thousands. I don't have any reason to doubt that that SpaceX can do that. They probably will. Give them time, they probably will. But Elon Musk is very good at announcing a lot of things ahead of time, making these grand announcements, hyping up things. Market cap goes up for the stock, But yeah, like I said, that can also work out, to the benefits of shareholders. So the SpaceX valuation is assuming aggressive growth. Obviously, it's going to be a valuation of around $5 trillion, right? That's like insane for an IPO. And yeah, one would assume that if you're going to go public at such an overvalued valuation, that you got some aggressive things going on. And so far from what I've showed you in this video, yes, they have a lot of big plans, grandiose and aggressive things. And I think that over the next 10 years, they probably will succeed in many of these. I mean, if you think about it, Tesla is overvalued, isn't it? But people are, they're not looking at the valuation when it comes to Tesla. They're looking at the future potential and the things that they're planning on doing, like robo-taxis and robots, whatever. People get excited about that. Some people don't even know what that heck is going on, but they're excited. If you think that this video was good because it was short and I didn't drag it too long and I got to the point, or maybe you saw some things about what SpaceX is planning to do that you didn't know about, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel. The next video I will have, hopefully next week, will be pretty cool. It's a $5 stock currently today that some don't think it's going to go anywhere. I believe I'm certain it will make insane gains within the next 2 years. Insane. And that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. And I have a new report on that $5 stock, a new massive report that I think people would want to know, because it proves where this $5 stock is going to go and why I am 99.99% bullish about the insane gains that I will be able to make from this $5 stock. So subscribe, like I said, to my YouTube channel to get the notification so you can watch that next video. I wish you all the best and take care.